this is just a small part of the warning that James is saying, right? He said, if you patiently endure this, you'll receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love him.
Yeah.
But bro, just like we talked about last time in Deuteronomy with the promises of God, like if you do this, you'll get this. Yeah. If you do that, you're cursed.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like it's common sense.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
This is actually this what you're talking about right now. These do this, do that. This whole text, especially the end of James chapter 1, is a theological time bomb, dude. It's Martin Luther wanted James removed from the canon because it didn't line up with his doctrine of grace. Because James is very, very works oriented.
Yeah.
He absolutely acknowledges trust in Yeshua. But I mean, look, if you read it, but if a person looks closely into the perfect Torah,
right,
which is what we consider Old Testament law.
Yeah.
So now these verses challenge people, but he's very, very specific to say, don't deceive yourselves by only hearing what the word says, but do it. For whoever hears the word but doesn't do it, he basically says they forget what manner of man they are. They don't forget what they even look like. The one who does it, who looks closely into the perfect Torah, which by the way, we have completely put this huge gulf between grace and law, Torah, in the modern church, and that's not biblical at all. There is no such thing as law absent of grace or grace without law. You can look all the way back to the beginning of the Bible and see grace.
Right.
No question about it. So you go back to this choice thing, and you want to be blessed, you want to live a blessed life, you want to live your best life. You want to, like what you're saying, man, you want to accomplish something. You want to really do something with your life. The only way to do that is to follow the word of God.
Right.
This is why we do this. And in moments like this, with all the adversity that's going on, all the crazy nonsense going on in the world, you truly are faced with a temptation.
Right.
I mean, you have a choice. You can either do good or you can do evil. And don't be deceived. Because being stuck up and rude to your brother because you feel like he got coronavirus is evil.
Right.
You know, and look what James says, because this is interesting. We've completely done away with law as far as God's righteous requirements. And listen, you are not saved by your deed. You are saved by trusting in Yeshua Christ. But what happens after you trust in Yeshua Christ? Because Paul's very clear to say that we fulfill the Torah. James is right here saying that we should look closely into the perfect Torah because it gives freedom. Do you hear that? It gives freedom. It gives blessing. It gives victory. It gives, and we've done away with that. And we sing songs in church. I'm no longer a slave, but most people absolutely are slaves.
Yeah. So let's draw it in. I'm gonna paint this picture for you. So let's finish the hypothetical solution about me talking to the client that wants to lose 30 pounds, right? So biochemistry is what it is. Your body will respond to vitamins, minerals, protein, healthy carbohydrates, and healthy fat. It responds immensely. Right? Sure. So if I'm presenting this case to a person who is overweight, Charles, if they do exactly as it's written, the body will start to make and produce cells that will improve their health and their immune system. Yeah. So their body will be gracious, quote unquote, will be gracious toward them and allowing them to live a life of health.
A healthier life. Yeah.
But if they continue to make the wrong choices, Charles, the body breaks down.
Yeah.
Arteries start to clog, right? Blood circulation becomes poor. The heart has to work harder because it's accumulating fat on it. The liver has to work harder because it's not absorbing nutrients because it's growing fat. So organs that typically don't have fat on them are starting to accumulate fat.
Yeah.
Right? The blood becomes toxic. Toxicity's hiding out in the skin. All because you are making the wrong choice every time you have the choice to do right. Every time you're faced with the opportunity to eat something better that's going to improve your health, you go backwards and you make the wrong choice when, it's always a choice. There's always a choice to do good. Yeah. Right? But you continually make the wrong choice and you say, oh, well, you know what? I only got one life to live. I'm going to eat. And bro, I've heard people say stupid stuff like this all the time. I'm going to be fat and happy. Bro, there's no way you are extremely happy if you have to buy 2 plane seats to fly to Hawaii. No way. Bro, there's no way you are happy if you can go to the amusement park and you can't sit on all the rides. No way.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
There's no way. Just like I know there's no exact way that you feel comfortable waking up to a different woman every morning.
Yeah.
No way, bro. There's no way you feel comfortable pushing a needle in your arm. No way you feel comfortable smoking meth. No way you feel comfortable taking drugs. Look, I don't believe that you're happy.
Yeah.
Because that is something that people who are in pain do.
Yeah.
Like when you hurt, you do stuff to hurt yourself. Yeah. So, to reel it in, bro, when I have this conversation with this person about the importance of eating healthy, when, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, bro,
do what's right or you can do what's wrong.
You can do what's right or you can do what's wrong. The end result of you doing what's right, you get the body you want, you get the health you want.
That's simple.
You get a longer life with your husband, you can run around with your kids. If you keep eating like this, bro,
and listen, you figure out where your trust is, and that'll show you what you follow on after.
Right. So here's the thing, man, is like when they really, really trust me, guess what? When you say put their trust in God, when they put their trust in Yeshua, bruh, the one thing that I tell my clients is they say, look, it's not working fast enough, it's not, I say, trust the process.